Hello everybody, welcome back for some StormGate action. Today we have a LucifroN replay from just a ladder game with a very high level ranked opponent. We have NukeOfficial here on the Infernal pieces, who is himself a top 100, I think like top 80-ish player on the leaderboards right now. And LucifroN, of course, finishing top 4 recently and qualifying himself for the first big tournament that is coming up for StormGate. And we see the scout being mightily annoying already. And this is one of those things, just like a reprint StarCraft 2. If your opponent is really, really better, if you're gapping them, as some communities call it, you might actually see an imp kill come up. But we shouldn't see an imp kill. This imp is a bit too far ahead of the second one, actually. Not fighting back. Oh, no. Oh, no. The writing is on the wall. Quick, make a meat farm. No, this imp. Oh, no. Meat farm, meat. Do it, do it. Oh, no. The meat. Oh, no. The imp gets destroyed. And there's a second doggo already. Virillium Claws underway. Second imp being harassed to death. No expansion for you. Second imp already going down here. And we see a meat farm plus Shroudstone going down. Oh no, another imp. The surround here by LucifroN. Just destruction. Look at this. Look at these imps. Oh my god. Another imp goes down. This is why you go Virillium Claw. Actually, oh, he salvages the lab just as he finishes Virillium Claws. Okay. Getting that extra Illuminite back because he doesn't care about having the lab. Just wants to go straight into an expansion, perhaps. Getting a habitat now. Oh my god. LucifroN just not making a lot of workers either. Just 8 workers. Only now getting a habitat. Really prioritizing getting those scouts out. And you can see... Oh my god, another imp getting sniped here. Only 7 imps remaining here for NukeOfficial. And LucifroN just, as they say, gapping his opponent a little bit. Another imp trying to get an expansion out, but... Oh my god, no conclave here for NukeOfficial. Three brutes are now out. They might be better off moving across the map now that we do have a Shroudstone. And there is an expansion being created by LucifroN. We see a Lancer already out. Is he going to rebuild a lab? I think for salvage you get everything back, so getting this expansion earlier is of course 120% worth it. Getting that extra worker production, getting that extra Luminite mining. I wonder where this CC is rallied. Okay, it is still rallied to this Luminite mine. And the brutes now finally taking care of a lot of these scouts. But the scouts are now going to be working on the resource camps, killing yet another imp. And he just... NukeOfficial just can't breathe. Finally getting his expansion down at 340. The brutes trying to run around and get these scouts. Oh my god. The outplays. And LucifroN just knows everything that's going on. Even getting a resource camp here. 2 resource camps. Now going for the vision camp. What a boss. So far, 2 Lancers. Even getting a sentry post just in case. All of these brutes were to cross the map. Now the Iron Vault has produced 4 brutes and they are walking across the map. Are they? They are going for the resource camp here. Almost all of the resource camps have been taken by LucifroN. Oh my god, this one scout. Rank 2 almost paths into the army of NukeOfficial. Now his natural base is almost done, but it's been so delayed. I'm surprised he hasn't, like, thrown down 2 more Iron Vaults and just shipped it. Because now he's just doomed himself into just pure turtling. We see the pre-boost into building a command post. Because apparently if you build a command post and then you boost this command post, it's bugged and you don't get the boost. Or at least you do get the boost, but you don't get the building speed. Which is kind of weird. Apparently you can take them off and then start building again, and then sometimes it works. So it's a little weird, but we do see third expansion here with the pre-boost and a sentry post as well. And this Fiend trying to get a little bit of harassment done. Walks into the Lancers. Lancers fully ignore it. Another sentry post over here. No sentry post in the main though. 5 Trillium Miner so far. And this Bob does take a little bit of damage, but will now defend itself. Over here we see more scouts just scouting out the third bases. And NukeOfficial just bing chilling. And what do we have here? Is this a lab again? This is a helipad, right? It's going for some air units. Oh no, this is the scrapyard, right? Of course it's a scrapyard, wow. But this is definitely... I forgot the name, but it's basically the building where you make air units as the Vanguard. We see the scouts now scouting out. See a meat farm here. They see an opening. This brute is keeping it closed though. But this building has been destroyed. The meat farm did not get up. Beryllium Claws really good on scouts. Actually helped them kill some buildings. I think. It could be that meat farms are light, but I just haven't really tried clicking the meat farm before. I have enough dogs, and if I have enough dogs, I have Beryllium Claws. So, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody knows if it's true that some buildings can be light. It's a possibility. We see Shroudstone coming out, and NukeOfficial here kind of stuck in his base. He feels like he can't do that much, but on the other side, we see LucifroN going for a fourth base already. And we do see air units coming out. First Hornet coming out. And beep, 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 beep. He's going to be killing some of these imps. And where is your anti-air? We see a Shroudstone being built. Second Shroudstone being built. But the Hornet is just going to be destroying all of these imps. We see a bunch of Gaunts coming out of the Conclave. So this Hornet can be shooed away. But maybe a shield could have let him fight, but that's 4 Gaunts. So I'm not sure if that's worth the time of this Hornet. NukeOfficial still on 2 base, and LucifroN is probably a little bit confused right now. Be like, what are you doing? Are you going to be, like, all-inning me from 2 base? What's happening here? And Hornet is now on the Trillium worker line. Does get 1 imp. The Gaunts show up to fight. The Iron Cleft is done right now, so we could be seeing some Magmadons. And the army of Nuke here is pretty big. Look at all these brutes. Now, if we look at the army of LucifroN, it's only a couple Lancers, actually. So he's like, I'm just gonna keep you at your side of your base, and the moment you attack me, I'll pump out the Lancers like no tomorrow. 2 more barracks being added on. 4th one as well. A lab has been established once again. And that means that we probably have the Lancer upgrade coming up. We see a Medtech as well. Could also be Exos. We will have to wait and see. More Shroudstones coming down. And Nuke playing a slow game here. Getting a 3rd base up. And this Hornet does have rank 1 now, so it does a lot more damage. Its attack speed is actually crazy. 2 Shroudstones going down. And wow, a rank 1 Hornet can actually out-damage a building Shroudstone. You learn something every day. Gaunt now trying to catch this. Oh, attack your own building! Oh, I think if he attacked his own command center there, or his own shrine, he could have taken down the Hornet. Oh my god, it dies in the middle of the map to the damage over time, so it still died. It tried to get back to the helipad. It's just what we're calling it right now, but didn't quite make it back to get those repairs. And what do we have here? We have a bunch of Lancers, we have some Medtechs here, and we have a bunch of buildings coming out. I feel like this is just more barracks. Look at all of the money that LucifroN has been creating for himself. Like, all of this income He needs to spend it somehow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 barracks. 10 barracks. This man can just explode into Lancer production or Exo production if he needs to. And at this moment, he just wants to know, what is the army composition that I'm going up against? Are you going to suddenly pop a bunch of Spriggans on me and use those air units to try and beat me? Well, then I can just build a bunch of Exos. Lab is still spinning, and here we go. Exo transition online. Probably see that upgrade for the Exos coming out as well. And another resource camp going the way of LucifroN, and I mean, LucifroN is just outclassing Nuke here. Nuke sitting on his 3 bases, hard-fought 3 bases, and the first attack from LucifroN comes in, and he's like, show me your army. I want to see your army on your side of the map. And if I don't like what I see, I could just retreat, build the right units at home with my 10+ barracks, and then we'll go from there. Exos pewing the Magmadon down, uses its trample, but doesn't get a good catch onto the soft backline of LucifroN. Nice kiting here with both the Lancers and the Exos. They do have reduced vision range here, but they can still fight. Oh my god, look at the medtechs. Completely... Oh, the shield on the medtech as well. Tanking the entire army of Nuke there. We do see a lot of glaives going through the medtech here, but they all have that healing ability on them. And they, of course, themselves are mechanical. So if they put their ability on themselves, they can heal themselves, and they get healed by the AoE ability. So that's a double healing on the medtech. And they are pretty sturdy, as you just saw. Especially with the shield, just unkillable medtechs. And now we have a lot of Exos here. Moving on to the Gaunt army. The whole front line of Nuke has been annihilated. And we just have a master class of Vanguard versus Infernals coming out of LucifroN here. And I think Nuke is done. Nuke, GG's out. And LucifroN, a convincing win there, guys. Whoa. This is how good top 5 players are in this game right now. I hope you enjoyed that short game. I hope to see you in another one. And until then, cheers.